It begins with a coin you never asked for, in a city you've never known. Midnight, rain slicks an alley behind a port market. A courier in a blue jacket accepts a padded envelope. The paper smells of tea. The wax seal is still warm beneath his thumb. Inside, a crescent-cut coin, its edges lettered in an elegant serif, perfectly matching a token from a police file half a world away. This pattern repeats like a fingerprint across the globe. In country after country, victims meet the same disarming charm, hear the same chilling lullaby, a warning whispered in a dialect they almost trust. The intruders adopt local legends, crossing thresholds with ancestral greetings that feel both familiar and deeply wrong. Follow the trail of the crescent coin east, and you find a town where the river is the only border. At dawn, a checkpoint guard logs a driver who signs the ledger, then vanishes. Days later, a postcard arrives from a distant land, bearing two alphabets in the same handwriting, promising a return that will never happen. How can strangers, miles and cultures apart, write the same sentence without ever meeting? In our age, travel is swift and whispers move faster. Shared platforms scatter these symbols into the digital ether, while encrypted channels provide the perfect cover. Mara, a journalist who collects border legends, keeps a shoebox filled with these coins and notes. Her collection matters now more than ever, because the same sinister lure can leap across continents overnight. To understand the pattern is to begin to understand who is behind it. Join us as we pull on this single thread and see what else it drags into the light. The machinery of justice moves at a different pace. While neon reflects on wet asphalt, an analyst in a glass-walled office sips burnt coffee. A detective slides a tea-scented envelope across the desk. The coin inside is cold. On a screen, the courier in the blue jacket is frozen mid-step. To connect these scenes, investigators rely on international cooperation. Interpol issues notices that flag names and methods, but they don't make arrests. An officer in one country requests a notice. A judge at home approves it. A prosecutor abroad reads it. They build paper bridges called mutual legal assistance treaties, moving bank records and digital evidence across jurisdictions, one careful step at a time. Extradition is a fragile pact dependent on trust, shared laws, and politics. So how do you build a case across languages and legal codes? Translation becomes evidence, not decoration. A proverb in one region is a threat in another. Folklore can steer an interview toward the truth. Today, rumors travel through encrypted channels faster than warrants, and live-streamed fear can obscure a vital clue. Ethics demand a steady hand, to report unsettling facts without sensationalism, to shield victims, and to ensure families hear the news before the headlines break. When patience, cultural literacy, and quiet international cooperation align, the unseen begins to take shape. And as the coin passes from one hand to the next, a single detail glints, waiting to be found where no one expects it.